changing the world 1 yard at a time. Okay, yard fanatics, look, we're about to do episode Spot Treat Like a Pro. All right, now for you guys that are following me, this is my project lawn 2018. All right, and you can see it's looking good, y'all. Starting to come out of dormancy. We got a lot of the weeds up out of here, and if you want to compare this to something, we're going to compare it to the neighbor's yard. All right, you can see what that trash look like over there. All right, this yard is looking awesome, y'all. Like I said, we hit it with if I'm not mistaken, I think we hit it with a 0.83 prodiamine last season. This season we came back with a 0.43 dimension. All right, in this area right here, let me get back to it, y'all. In this area right here was full of crabgrass, not crabgrass, Dallas grass and crabgrass. All right, you still see some of the Dallas grass coming back. Like I said, that stuff is perennial, comes back, but the prodiamine does kill the seeds off. All right, we got a patch. It's kind of in here, mixed in with a little pour. Come on back here to the back. The back is actually was initially fescue, and we're getting some Bermuda blend back here, but we got a lot of poana, a lot of crabgrass, a lot of Dallas grass back here. So, but compared to what it looked like, I mean, it's 1,000% better. All right, and today I'm only going to treat the front because we're going to come back and we're going to do a mass application on the back of this yard back here, y'all. So we're really concerned about the front and the side. All right, right on this side. And today we'll spot treat like a pro. I'm going to show you how the pros actually spot treat some of these weeds using blue marker dye. That way you don't keep retreating the same area. The front is looking good. Like I said, we got a pour patch. I think that's right in there. Right in there. And it is looking awesome, y'all. It's looking awesome. Look at the neighbor's yard. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you, y'all, about these people, but like I said, this is the yard that I said that would be on the prodiamine diet for the rest of the season. And that's just a little walk around the sheet of the yard. All right, from a distance, it's looking good. It's looking good. But today we're gonna spot treat just the front and the sides. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. We're gonna show you how to spot treat like a pro. Now, when you're spot treating like a pro, more than likely, if you've already treated your yard with a blanket sprayed or covered the entire yard with a weed kill for lawn, and now you're having certain patches that are still being a little resistant. All right, with this method here, we're going to use a blue dye, and what that does is eliminate you retreating spots over and over and over, thus you may cause grass damage to the Bermuda. Now it'll come back, but you don't want to cause the root damage by over applying herbicide, and you get a herbicide burn in your lawn. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Come back to me. You know, I'm trying to make this quick as possible because I had some guys saying, BYD, you have the best videos on YouTube, but they're kind of lengthy, so I'm trying to cut this one down to under 15 minutes. So let me see if I can do that. All right, look, we're gonna go ahead and get started, and let me show you what I got. That is prodiamine. We're gonna use this image, and the reason I'm using this image because I'm going after this poana, that annual bluegrass. That's what I'm going after right there. Get that little shake. We got surfactant, and this is real surfactant. This is not baby shampoo. This is not dishwashing liquid. You can still use those items, but most people use them, like I said once before, because they don't want to go ahead and buy it. I went ahead and ordered some, and it actually has directions on to use for herbicide if you're mixing it with glyphosate or insecticide. All right, we're going for the herbicide mix, which anything that contains a 2,4-D product like this image. So that's basically 1 teaspoon. Right here we have this dye. Look y'all, this dye is non-toxic, but you see I have blue gloves on. If this stuff get on your hand, it's gonna be hard to wash off. Yeah, it will wash off, but I'm suggesting you get some type of glove that's waterproof to put on your hand to keep this stuff from getting on you. Do not get this on your clothes or anything else. With all your products, make sure you give them a good shake, even if surfactant. Give it a good shake before you use it. And this cup right here is just a measuring cup. And that's another little measuring cup. That's one of them cups when your kids get sick or whatever, but I use it anyway. All right, look, we're gonna go ahead and get started. This mix is for a 1 gallon mix. All right, so we already got 1 gallon of water in here. That blue is just a little residue from left over from that, but we're gonna go ahead and get started. Gotta be careful with this, guys. I'm only gonna add half an ounce. It says half an ounce to an ounce. The more of this stuff you add, the deeper the blue. So we're gonna add half an ounce. I'm eyeballing it because I don't want to pour it in my measuring cup because I don't like that blue stain. Next we have the surfactant. This surfactant, DYD Junior. I don't know if you can zoom in on that. It says add 1 to 2 teaspoons per gallon of water. So we're gonna go ahead and do 2 teaspoons because I really want this stuff to stick. All right, we had the 2 teaspoon mark on here. I don't know if you can see that, but that's 2 teaspoons. All right, gonna add that. All right, make sure you put the tops back on your containers once you get through with them, especially that dye. Next, I'm gonna add 0.25 or like 0.2 mix of this prodiamine wettable dissolvable granule, WDG65. Got a measuring cup here, and it says right here on this side that's in half an ounce. All right, so I'm gonna go 0.25, which is 0.25 is like a quarter of an ounce. And guys, I'm adding this prodiamine. It's pre-emergent because, guys, like I said, the reason I'm adding this is when you're spot treating those weeds and they have weed seeds on them, you want to put some form of protection down there, because if your prodiamine has already broken down or whatever pre-emergent that you choose to use, at least you got some form of protection on it right then and there. So we're going to go ahead and add that 0.25 of the prodiamine in there. All right, next we're gonna go with Image, and like I said, I'm going with the Image because I'm trying to get rid of that poana that's in this particular yard. It kills a whole bunch of other weeds, but this video is more or less spot treat like a pro, so we're not gonna be too particular about what we're putting in it at the moment. All right, they want us to use 2.5 ounces per gallon. That's 2 ounces. All right, we're gonna use 0.5 of an ounce. Wait a minute, where is it at? Yep, that's right. We got all that mixed up. Well, we got it in there. What we're gonna do now is tighten down our lid. And like I said, you have guys who will have sticks stirring that stuff up. That's madness. You just put it in your pump sprayer, make sure it's tight, and just shake it up, y'all. You don't need to waste time with a stick. Agitate it, because you always agitate your chemicals before you use them. That's how you activate it. Got this. We're gonna pump it up. Got that lock? All right, let's go treat some weeds. Okay, guys. When we're spot treating weeds, what we're gonna do is kind of we're gonna walk a straight path, keep the camera on me, a path straight in front of us, and it's gonna be probably about anywhere from, just depending on how comfortable you are, 5 to 8 feet spread that you're gonna spray for weeds. We're not spraying the entire lawn. We're actually looking for weeds. Then we're gonna hit them. Once we spray them, you'll see that blue dye marking the area. Along with that blue dye, we have a surfactant that's gonna hold the herbicide that we're using to spray on our weeds. Okay, so let's get started. All right, I'm gonna pull these shades up because I need to see the weeds. Like I said, if you mass treated your yard, like right here, can you get that BYD Junior? It's a weed right there. You don't have to spray that because you've already treated it. I'm just kind of looking for the bigger ones, and I'm looking for the ones that's kind of hard to kill, like Poana. But for camera's sake, I'm gonna go ahead and spray it. But you see that blueness? Then the whole yard is gonna look all polka dotted blue. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and start walking it. And as you can see, I'm kind of, make sure you get close to me with that camera so they can hear me. I'm looking for particular weeds, like there go one right here. Might just go ahead and hit a taste on that. All right, right in here. Can you zoom down on that? That's Poana, y'all. So we're gonna go ahead and spray that whole little area. A little spot right there, a little weed right there. Right there. Like I said, it's a clover patch right in here. All right, now as you see, I'm turned around. I'm finna head back that way, and we're gonna pick out the weeds. Poana, clover, and like I said, basically all I'm seeing in this yard is clover and Poana that I didn't catch. That the mass spray that we did not catch. Poana. All right, BYD Junior is gonna go ahead and time lapse this thing so we can speed this up so I don't have a 20-minute video. Okay, you're looking at it. Look, that's it. That's spot treat. No, nothing major. This side looked actually good. Because of the herbicide that I was using, I did not treat the back because the herbicide I use actually kills tall fescue, so we couldn't go back there. But you can see, guys. See those spots? All right, let's look at the other side. And guys, when you spot treating like a pro, like I said, we're just trying to get the weeds that we didn't get. Normally I tell my customer that I spray some stuff in the yard. It's non-toxic, fades away with heat and rain. If you're a homeowner, it cuts down on your time. You don't repeat spray weeds. Plus it makes you look a little bit more professional. Your neighbors will be hating you. They'll probably ask you, how you know about all that stuff? You just make sure you tell them. Send them on over here to Bermuda Grass Central, and let me send them to school, okay? And that's basically it, guys. There's nothing to it. Well, you see that long blue streak? That's why I had a long blue streak of Poana for some reason. We went back there. That was actually the area in the back was actually what was it? Dallas grass, but it was mixed in with some bluegrass, so I sprayed it. It's not going to take out the Dallas grass, but hopefully we'll get that bluegrass out of there. This yard is starting to shape up, y'all. I'm really proud of it. I'm getting impressed. I'm getting excited. We're starting to get some heat. I'm starting to see some Bermuda grass come on up out this thing. And oh my goodness, this gonna, I just can't wait. So guys, look, I'm not gonna make this 20-minute video. I'm not gonna do my normal ending. Just remember one thing: you're tuned into Bermuda Grass Central with BYD.